I was thinking that with all these years that we have been Christians, with all the efforts that we are making to come to church, doing everything possible, contributions, shaping our lives, all deliberate efforts that we make just to be Christian, and all of a sudden we just come to realize that there is no God. It's just some people just formulated this faith just to order society, make things move well, smooth, and so on. They wrote all kinds of books and they put everything in order. What will become of us? Terrible. But for those who don't believe, I think it will be a point of celebration. They will really be happy, because then they would have enjoyed all the opportunities they had, explored everything, lived as they wanted, no obligations whatsoever. Awkward thinking. Very bad. A priest dreaming like this, thinking about all these things. Instead of contemplating on the mysteries of the kingdom of God, I'm busy thinking about this. But the reality is, this is the condition that we are living in as we live in our day-to-day situation. You might not be thinking about it the way I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'm even better because in my case it's on my level of just thought or just thinking. And thoughts can be brushed off, and I keep on with my faith. But then we find that among ourselves the same experiences can be encountered between Christians. When we come to church, we'll find that even in the midst of prayer, there are certain things that we are so much skeptical about. We have so many questions. We have so many doubts. We have so many Christians today who are undecided. They are either Christian or non-Christian or whatever. But most of them, we want to be on the borderline. Comfortable, swinging from side to side. Today they'll be Christian, the other day they'll think, no, I think let me be a bit relaxed, take their time. No, that's how life goes. We have such people, even in our midst, even maybe ourselves, when we think about the way we live our faith. That's how we take it. But I think there's a very good inspiration from the readings that we have. The first reading, giving the example of Israel. We have every kind of evidence that you need to make a decision, fundamental option. We choose either you are in or you are out. With faith, that is the way it goes. There's no borderline. There's no way. There's no need of moving. Today, I believe, the other day. It's either I decide to say, I don't want to believe and I don't want anything Christian in my life, and I push aside my faith. But then, we should bear the consequences for such a decision because it is a premeditated choice. The first reading gives a very good example of Israel as they were about to leave Egypt. It's so amazing how they could simply believe in the message of Moses about their salvation that was approaching, how they would obey. A man comes and says, I encountered the Lord and he instructed me that on this particular day, every family should prepare a lamb and a meal and then smear blood on your doors so that the angel of the Lord, when he comes, he will be able to identify your home and he will be safe. And everybody was busy. By just the word of mouth, they believed. Amazing. Amazing. We have so much evidence about our faith. The scriptures have written a lot of things. We have encountered people who have testified in their faith. Why don't we believe? Why? The second reading gives another inspiring example of Abraham. I like the beginning of the second reading. The writer of the letter to the Hebrews begins so well. It gives a very good definition of faith. He opens this passage by defining faith, but in my simple words, I think according to the way he has defined faith, he defines faith as living that which you hope for. So faith is living hope. You live the hope. So you hope for something that you hope is always futuristic. It is always up there. You are seeing it. It's within your dreams. It's in your vision. This is what I want to have. This is what I long for. Now, what faith does is, it moves you from this position of being hopeful to living that which you are hoping for. So now, you don't hope anymore. You live your hope. And this is what Abraham is said to have done. That upon receiving the message from God, he was promised the kingdom and he hoped for it. But he didn't wait until the kingdom comes where he is. He jumped into that hope and lived the faith, and that is why he is praised today in this passage. He is our father in faith, a very good model of our faith. We move from what we have, from the visions that we have, from the dreams that we have, to live that which is up there, which we long for. Maybe this is this is the secret about healing, healing, or the sacrament of reconciliation. You encounter people, they come for confession. Of course, they hope for forgiveness, but then when they are in the confession, they are still hoping. No. You are there. You are forgiven. Why should you keep hoping? You go for prayers for healing. You have hope that you will be healed. You are still there. The prayers are said. You're still hoping. Can you be healed? No. You keep hoping for healing. Maybe you are even healed, but you still keep hoping. Jesus, whenever he wanted to perform a miracle, he asked, do you have faith? Meaning, are you already there? The healing is only accomplished when we are there. And so this is what the writer of the letter to the Hebrews is trying to convey to us. Through the example of Abraham, who had to sacrifice everything, but that which you hoped for, in fact, he attained it. It was no longer hope, but he had it, he wasn't there. The gospel gives the same scenario. First of all, this gospel that we have is preceded by the passage of the rich fool. They call him the rich fool because he's a rich man who had planned so well, but then all he was thinking about is eating and drinking and relaxing and making merry, and that was all about his right. And then Jesus continues to educate to say, when you make plans for your life, don't just end at the physical. Prepare for something that is everlasting, that is supernatural. What he's simply saying is, as we live on this earth, our goal is to attain the kingdom of God. We need to be there, on the other side. But then he says, it's not really the other side. The kingdom of God is here. You should live here. He talks about being ready and being prepared. The passage sounds scary, especially when he talks about the punishment of those who don't believe. But there's nothing to scare anybody here, because what we are talking about here is that Christ himself has established this kingdom that we are talking about. It is already here. So, if I make a decision, conscious decision, to be in the kingdom of God, I'm already there. Why should I be worried about my master's return? I'm already at table waiting for him to dine with him. Why would I be so scared? When is he coming? Maybe in case he comes, how is he going to find me? No. Simple solution. Jump in there, get in there, enter the kingdom now. Your fears, your anxieties are going to be over. No need. No need. This message is coming to all of us so that we decide, am I in or I am out? There's no need to be in the borderline, waiting for chances. In case God is there, maybe I might be in the kingdom. Let me be here so that I can easily swing over to the other side. No. The message has been preached to us. The message is being preached to us even now. The scriptures have been written. The scriptures testify. Witnesses of the encounter of the Lord have given witness. The Lord comes to us in our lives. He gives testimony in our very lives by the way we experience him daily. Why hesitate? Why take your time? Join me, let us enter the kingdom.